Okay. It is 12:45 p.m. Sunday, January 12th, 2025. Yeah. Let's see here. Wrong thing. Okay. I'm gonna get the audio on this. It is 12:46 p.m. January 12th, 2025, and the police are outside talking to Chris and Lizzo. I'm gonna go outside and holler at them and, try to peep out what kind of schemes they got, because they're all corrupt, dirty motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? Just some. And then the dude came out. Where are my glasses, though? My shades. I don't know. Anyway, go out there. Let's go check it out. Oh, right here. I want to have my soul stolen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna still go out there with my baseball bat, bro. You know what I mean? Just to prove the point that it's not a crime to be out there with a baseball bat. And I'll even hold it in my hand. Me. Came down to see. I'm right here.
What is the bat for?
For protection. He has a gun, man. I called you guys to see.
Talking.
What do you mean stop talking?
I
Fuck
just
you.
said stop talking.
I could talk. I could talk. You can't tell me to stop talking. This guy has a gun. He just went upstairs with his backpack. He could have left it down here and walked him up there.
Upstairs, we have one in cuffs. If there's one more unit, they could just help us sort. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, if you go to your room, we'll talk to you up there. Here, do you want to? Yeah, affirm. Actually, you get 22 the other unit. One party is going to his room. We have the subject separated. We'll sort it out on our own. Thank you. You just hang out with him.
Do you have any weapons besides that
No.
gun on you? Listen, I'm just asking you.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm just gonna do a quick pat.
Go
I
ahead.
just wanna make sure
Yeah.
you don't have any
I don't.
knives on you. You wanna sit down or you wanna stand?
I'm standing.
Stand there.
So yeah, I just saw you guys' car, so I came down because I called. This guy walked him up. I called and I told him that when I saw him outside last night, he said, "I hate you." He walked by. I told him, "Hey man," I told him, "Fight me." He just kept walking. He didn't never turned around to look at me, and that was it. And he was standing outside the whole time watching, trying to. When I came back, trying to act like I was doing something to him. I was just yelling at him, and.
Can I ask you a question? So you have a restraining order against him,
Yeah.
right? And what was the restraining order? Because he used to harass you or something?
No, it's a lot of stuff. It's too much to.
So let me ask you this: if you have a restraining order against him, the whole point is for him to leave you alone. Right?
Yeah.
For him to just
Right.
not talk to you.
Well, look,
and
the
all
San
that.
Francisco Police Department, there's 3 incidents now since the restraining order that you guys have not enforced it. That you were supposed to arrest him, and he's become emboldened. So last night he walked by my room and I saw him and I said, look, if you guys are not gonna arrest him for obvious violations of the restraining order, you know, I'm not gonna let him be bullying me. Cause he like I said, he walked by my door and is like, I hate you. He slams the door, calls me a bitch, all this stuff. I'm sick of it. He chased me through this hotel with a deadly weapon.
Today?
No, not today, but the police already came. They didn't arrest him. You guys, your police department covered it all up, and you know, and so when he goes upstairs, this guy walks him up, and he walks him up with his backpack. He has something in his backpack. I open my door and I look, and like he has his backpack on a sling. That's why I called, because I feel threatened by him. He has a gun. And I didn't threaten anybody.
You seen the gun?
He has to have a gun in his backpack. Why did he take it up?
No, I'm not asking you that. I said, did you see the gun?
I didn't see the gun, no. But he has something in his backpack.
Did he mention any 422 comments?
I hadn't even
All
done
right,
that.
I'll interview him. There might be a 422 component at the very least. He's going to give some mental health help.
Mental health? Your dad should get mental health for having you.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, your jokes are funny, man. There ain't no mental health, nothing. You know what I mean? Can I see your sergeant? Why am I in handcuffs first? Because
you came down with that bat.
that's not a crime.
You're right, but you were talking and instigating stuff.
I wasn't talking. I wasn't instigating anything. No, I didn't. I'm recording. No.
And that's okay. You can record.
What did I instigate? I didn't. I said I tried to tell you. I tried to tell him. I said I called because this guy, I think he has a gun, and he walked him up, and I felt threatened by it. When I opened my door, why is he walking him up and taking his backpack with him? He has something in his backpack. If he's implying that he fears for his safety.
You have a backpack on too, right?
I don't.
What is this right here?
This is a brace.
Okay, it's a brace. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not illegal for someone to carry a backpack around. A lot of people.
No.
carry backpacks on.
Everything in taking everything into consideration. They're telling you that he walked him up because he felt in fear for his safety, supposedly, and so he could have left his backpack down here. He didn't have his backpack. When I came back in after I yelled at him and told him to fight me, that's all I said. I asked him to fight me. Like I said, he never turned around. You could look at your city.
Well, why are you asking him to fight you if you have a restraining
Because
order?
he's been harassing me, and I'm sick of it, and he won't leave me alone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you guys are not arresting him, and he thinks that he could just... Anyway, it's not a crime. Either way, to ask him to fight me, it's not a crime. When I walked back in, he didn't have a backpack on him. When I hear him walk back up, I open my door. I wasn't going to say anything. I just opened my door. I look, and he has his backpack with him. Why is he taking his backpack up? He has something in his backpack. He has that door locks there. He doesn't need to go up.
People could still jump over that. I wouldn't leave my stuff here either.
I've
been to calls where front desk people leave their backpack and it gets stolen.
Yeah, but you're making exceptional excuses.
No, I'm
like
not.
that's over the
I
top.
slept in the tender one for a minute. You're making excuses for him.
Well, that's why I called, because I felt threatened, because I thought he might have a
You
gun.
didn't need to come down here yelling and screaming.
I didn't
with
yell
the
and
bat.
scream. I didn't yell and scream. No, I didn't. And I have the right to carry that bat wherever. It's not a crime.
You're right.
Right.
When you come down here
I
talking
didn't-
in a threatening manner, that's
I
a
didn't.
problem.
I didn't talk in any threatening manner. I called you. I called you guys.
But why did you need to come down here? Were you leaving?
No, I was coming to talk to you because I looked.
Exactly. With the bat? Why
Yes.
do you feel threatened if we're here that you need a bat?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Exactly.
But it doesn't matter. It's not a crime to have a bat.
Okay, but you didn't need to come down here.
But
with
yeah,
the
I
bat
didn't need to. But
and screaming like you were.
I wasn't screaming. I was just trying to tell him that's why I called, because I felt threatened that he had, that they were going up there. He might have a gun. I interpret that as a threat.
Having a backpack is not a threat.
No, but him walking him up, that's
You
not
never
his.
made any threat to you
No.
with the backpack. You never saw the gun.
Right.
Okay, so you're just making assumptions, correct?
No, look, if this guy, Christian Rizzo, says that he fears for his life, why does the receptionist need to walk him up?
Because that's what he feels safe.
That's
with.
not his job, though. That's not his job.
That's not your business.
It is my business.
How is
It
it
is
your
because
business?
now he's siding with him, and he might have
does it
a gun in his backpack.
You're
Yeah, that's
talking
why I
right.
called. That's why I called. So you're asking me why I called. I think he has a gun. I interpret it as a threat, and that's what it is. Yeah, that's what I called. So if that doesn't make sense to you, I don't know. I came down with my bat because I can come down with my bat if I have a.
Not to confront somebody.
I didn't confront anyone. I came
down
down.
here to-
I came down to talk to the police. Look, if I had a registered gun, I could have came down with a gun.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. People can have guns in front of the police. Yes.
Come down loaded.
I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules.
Come down and meet cops with a loaded gun. Think about
You
what-
could,
think
yeah.
about what you're saying.
Yeah, you
Think
could.
about what
Can
you're
you
saying.
not? Do you not know what the rights are? Do you not have the right to
In public?
in public?
You can walk. You think you can walk around?
Not
with a
maybe not in
register
San
with a loaded
Francisco.
gun?
Maybe not in San
Well, where
Francisco.
we at?
Right, but
Exactly. So
I'm
stop
just
talking.
I'm
You're
just
making
giving an
no
example.
sense.
All right, but I'm saying with the bat, it's not a
I can
crime.
make all kinds of examples then.
I'm saying, is it a crime to come down with a bat? No. So
In
she's
a
saying
threatening manner, yes. it
I
is.
didn't come down in a threatening manner. No, I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not. That's what you're saying.
Okay, so that's your interpretation. I can take it for myself. This guy, the front desk, and my partner, and we
Okay.
would all say the same thing.
All right. Well, then say what you say.
Why is the guy with the backpack threatening?
Why is he threatening? Like I said, because I yelled at the dude, Christian Rizzo. I asked him to fight me. He didn't. He ignored me.
Asked him to fight.
Yes, he ignored me. He walked across the street. He ignored me. He ignored me, and no, I'm not the one instigating everything. No, I'm not. That guy chased me
Why are you asking him to fight you then?
because this guy assaulted me and attempted to kill me.
So this guy Christian is asking to be escorted just so he doesn't have any problems with
Yeah.
you. Yet you keep following him. You keep asking
When
him to
when was
fight.
I following him? Where's the
Just-
keep?
just earlier
Where's the
today.
keep? I asked him today. Yes, there's no keep
So
though.
you followed him. You have the restraining order against him, yet you keep instigating stuff.
Anyway,
You don't think that's a problem?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I called him. I called because I felt threatened by this guy. He walks up with his backpack, and I need to speak to y'all, sergeant. You know what I mean?
So
You have me in
instigate-
handcuffs.
so you instigate to fight him. He wants to go upstairs to be escorted, so he has a witness.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You attack him.
Yeah.
You call the cops.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I guess, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Total sense.
Yeah, but he took his gun and he had his gun unslung. Like I could show you the video. I have video. I recorded it when I opened my door.
We were good, sorry. I didn't know if
Yeah, no, it's at 22. From line 1, a party 14 at 51 7th Street.